The views and opinions expressed on the following
We are
program are
live.
those of the host and guests
I think I got it
and do
right
not
this time.
necessarily reflect the policy or position of ONTV's management, staff, or board of directors.
Why, thank you there, Joseph. You're welcome, Jason. Anything for ONTV. It's time for another episode of
Talking Nude.
where we talk live, uncensored, uncut, unraw because we're
Talking Nude on Raw.
and raw. Like that movie with Demi Moore, The Substance, and she was
Talking Nude.
like in the shower, like just totally in the buff, and she
You're weird.
was.
Talking
And Kathy takes off her kimono and she sits by the fireplace drinking tea and yawning. She's yawning nude.
Sorry, y'all. It's Monday.
She's yawning nude.
Oh.
It's a Monday morning.
Mhm.
Monday.
Morning, y'all. Talking Nude. Talking Nude.
Oh.
Talking Nude. Talking Nude. Talking Nude. Talking Nude.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, all my fellow talk nude people out there.
Good morning.
How the hell are you?
I'm sleepy today.
Time for another fabulous, spectacular, fantastic, awesome episode of
Talking Nude.
where we talk raw, uncensored, unfiltered, uncut, unabashed, unabridged about whatever the fuck we want. Why? Because it's
Talking Nude.
I am one of your hosts, Jason A., and this is my beautiful wife, Mrs. Kathy A.,
Hello. Hello.
and she's still waking up. At least she don't have the snot in her eyes this morning.
I'm
Like,
just sleepy.
she-
I've had coffee and I'm still I'm sleepy.
it is October 13th. I'm wearing my Friday the 13th pajamas, even though it's not Friday. To me, it's Friday. So I wish it was Friday. It'd be nice if we could just go right through it because the weekends just fucking fly now, don't they? They-
Ugh.
Man, so much to get into this morning. We got a
Yeah.
guest. We saw a movie last night. We're not going to get into that yet. You know what I'm saying? But how was your weekend overall? You had a private party. You had, what was it, Friday?
Friday night I had a private party, Royal Oak,
Yeah.
at this big, huge house. Yes, you guys, I do private parties for tarot. So if you need,
BostonTeaRoom.com.
yes,
There you go.
book there.
There's your plug. BostonTeaRoom.com.
Yeah.
And you were saying that they don't turn the heat on?
What I've noticed each year that I do these private parties for these rich folks with these big ass houses and mansions and stuff, I really notice how much these houses are really cold. When I think of like big houses, when I watch House Hunters and shit, I be loving that show. When I see a big house, I think about it being big, warm, cozy, the feeling of love in it. But no, I have not reached that point. I have not walked into a rich person's house in the years that I've been doing private parties. This year be my going on 3 years. No, 2.5. No, I've been there 2 years.
Okay.
And yeah, 2 years. So this is my second year of doing private parties. And I have not ran across a big house that had that warm, loving, family, cozy feel to it. It's always like a fucking big ass cold box with beautiful decorations. It's always cold. And this house I went to on Friday, it looked like a big white box. And it was so cold. It was so cold and closed in. I can realize that I'm more of an open concept girl when it comes to houses. It was so boxed in, like even every room compartmentalized. It was just even the kitchen. It was like box, but it was a big box. But the whole house looked like one big rectangular white box. It was just so cold though. I went to go use their bathroom. Their bathroom was on one of the levels, and I'm just like, why is it so cold? And I look up, it's like a big white box. It was just a very cold feeling.
But do you think they were doing that to save money on the heat bill?
Probably a lot of these rich
Or
folks
did
is probably
wanna
what they do.
Do they want to let ghosts run around their house? Because that could have been
I
it,
think
too.
a little bit of both because I've been to multiple big houses and I think that there's so many spirits like walking around and also the coldness too. But to me, the coldness is not like, you know how it is when you don't turn your heat on. That's one cold. But when it's like, that's spirits. I be thinking some people just have like spirits in their homes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I could
Yep,
totally see that. Well, we have a guest this morning. But before we bring him in,
I want to talk about the movie we watched last night.
oh, we're definitely going to do that. see if our guests have seen it. So I wanted to play a song that he did that I really enjoyed. That I really sorry about that. I'm away from the mic there. I'm trying to find the song. All right.
Well, in the meantime, while you're finding it, let's talk.
All right, here it is. I found it.
Oh.
Oh. And then we'll get right.
Let's talk about the movie first.
Want to talk about the movie?
Yeah,
first?
then we'll do his song and then bring him in. That makes more sense.
Okay, go ahead.
Because what if he hasn't seen it? Then that's just silly. Then he can't interact. Anyways, we watched The Substance last night with Demi Moore. It was excellent, you guys. Okay, except for it went for me. This is me, not Jason's grade. For me, it went from being like an A to a C plus, almost B minus
C
for me.
plus.
And this is why.
No.
When you get to a part where the movie is so great and juicy, and it was great. It was a great substance. I know I'm right. Hint, hint. And then it just veered off for like a whole half hour, maybe 35 minutes into parts that it just took you away from the intensity of the whole first half of the movie, because it grabbed you for about a good hour. It really did. It had you sucked in, and then all of a sudden went to this 35 minutes of just drawing you away, and then it drew you back in again. I like a movie to be nicely done. It was just at 35 minutes too long, but it was great because the messaging of the movie was so excellent, and how just aging is hard. It's really talking about age. To me, whether you're a guy or a girl, it's just showing the wicked sides of aging, how nobody wants to age. Jason, what's your grade?
So before I even say that, I gotta look up her name again. Who wrote?
It's French, honey. It's French.
I know that.
Bottom line is, there's so much pressure to stay youthful, and society doesn't let you age.
Her name is Coralie Forgeot. Hopefully I pronounced it right. It said it's a 2024 body horror film written and directed by Coralie Forgeot, and she's actually French. They filmed most of it in Paris. For me, I wouldn't say it was a C minus or a C plus.
I say plus.
I wouldn't even
it's
say
B
C
minus.
plus. I would say it's straight a A for me. At the most, maybe a B minus. But the reason why is the same reason you said. It did track a little bit too long. But also, you were tired and fell asleep, so you kind of missed.
I could tell you where it veered off for me, but I could tell you the scenes where it veered off for me.
But it did that on purpose, though. It did that because it had to set you up for the finale of what happened. All the crazy, intense shit, which I don't want to spoil it for people that haven't seen it. But let's just put it this way. The reason why Demi Moore won those awards, because she acted the shit out of that movie. She really did. And it was really a play at herself. If you watch the movie, it was really a dig at her as she was getting older and how she veered away from Hollywood, because as a lot of people may or may not know, she took time off to take care of Bruce Willis, whose health is declining, and hope he's okay. But I know he's been dealing with a lot of health issues.
He's
and
got
so
dementia now.
Yeah, so her and the family have been around him in his days leading up to when he's going to go. Speaking of going, Diane Keaton passed away over the weekend. Stretch Money posted on his Instagram about it. I found out because somebody shared it on Google, and I just was like, what? Diane Keaton?
I know.
But here's the thing, though, and I was telling...
She was 79 years old.
I was telling
I didn't know
Tracy
she's
this.
I didn't know she was a senior citizen. I've always pictured her as being maybe early 50s, 60s.
Because of the way she acted.
Yes, I think that's what it is.
She was afraid to get cancer, but I guess she had an early diagnosis of skin cancer when she was younger. I don't know 100% if that's true, but that's what I'd heard. And her family had a history of cancer. So that's why she wore the gloves, the scarves, the hat, because she was trying to protect herself. But here's the thing, and I hate to say it like this, guys and gals, but that's not going to stop you from dying. It might prolong it a little bit, but when it's your time to go, when it's your time to go, it's your time to go.
But I wouldn't want to get skin cancer because, you can get skin cancer and not die.
Yeah.
But you don't want to get that lesion on your skin either, because the skin cancer lesions are
and
awful.
For all we know, she may have had that or not had that.
They said her health declined really bad.
Yeah.
But I do want to get back to The Substance, though. That was because I got a couple more things to say about that movie. The scenes, there's so many. Anybody who hasn't seen it yet, you guys go see it. It's Demi Moore. It's so excellent. But I will say this. maybe because I'm going through it. I feel young, but a part of me wants to be younger, and mine is for the most like vulnerable reason. I would say I don't want to not be seen as a sex object. I'm used to being seen as sexy, gorgeous, pretty, and men always see me as a sex object. I don't want to not be in that place, and I think that's why the movie was like, I'm looking at it like, wow, everybody goes through this. Whether you just want to be young, like in the movie, she wanted to be young so she can keep her career. Me, it's like I want to be young because I don't want to be seen as an old lady. Like nobody's looking at me sexually anymore. Because that's the number one thing that little girls want is to be looked at. Well, not all little girls, but for me, it's being told that I was pretty or sexy, gorgeous.
But at least you wouldn't be getting old by yourself.
This
Whereas
is
her character
true.
was alone. She,
This
I don't.
is
They never
true.
said if she was,
With a
widowed,
partner.
divorced, whatever it might be. She was by herself. So I would say that getting old, yeah, it's inevitable, but you can get
It's
it. You
hard
can get
though,
old
looking at it.
alone, or you can get alone old with somebody
This is true, but at the
that's
same
with you.
note, when the scene that I
Don't
felt like
spoil it.
was, I'll tell you one scene, but no, she was looking at herself in the mirror. And remember that scene where she was just scraping at her skin,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, and I'm just like, because I know what that feeling feels like, where you're just like, and for her it was, she started scraping at her skin because she accepted that date with that Fred,
Yeah.
and for her, she looked at Fred like, how dare you even hit on me? Gross, you're gross. And then for her is, why am I settling for this? I'm settling for this because he told me my old self is beautiful.
But see, I had a different perception. I think what it was is when he had the number and he dropped the number in the water in
No,
the
she was
mud.
looking at his demeanor, everything.
Oh,
Like, do you know I'm pretty? I'm gorgeous. Like, why would you even though he said that she was pretty, but she didn't need that compliment. But when she went back to call him, it was like she only booked that date to get that compliment.
oh, maybe.
And she had to settle for that.
Maybe.
It looks as a sensitive topic to everybody who's getting older, you know. But I do have to say one thing, though, because the movie, what's his name, played such a good character. What was
Dennis Quaid.
Yes, you
Yeah.
guys, he plays excellent character, you guys.
Dennis Quaid usually plays morally characters.
Yes,
he doesn't
this
very.
character was
he does not
excellent.
usually play this character. We don't want to spoil it, but basically, you gotta watch the movie. It is good.
Isn't it how she's already got it?
I will.
I know we can't give any spoilers because
No, I will say
she's
this.
already
though.
won an Oscar for it.
I know, but
People have seen it. It's an old movie now.
yeah, because you don't want to give too many out. There's a lot of people that might have not seen it. Like Ian didn't see it.
Okay,
You
well,
know what
I'm
I'm
going to
saying?
say this part.
So shout out to Ian. We don't want to spoil
But I
the
am going to
movie.
say this part that's so sexist. As men always talk about, like, we don't want to see an old woman. Well, you know what, you fuckers? We don't want to see an old man either. I've been one fucking old man since I was 25 years old. Do you think us young girls who were 25 with supple boobs and good skin, really want to look at y'all fucking Asian asses and y'all have dick working selves either? Y'all talk about girls getting older like y'all not getting older. That's what the whole double standard is, so fucking weird. But then I've been doing my little research though. But it's not talked about in the media. And we'll end it here before we get Mark in here. Do you know there's more older women dating younger men and being more desired than it is actually older men getting desired by younger women? Older women don't have to seduce with money. We are still seducing with our looks. Older men have to have the money because most younger girls don't want to look at an old man unless he's coming with some money. And also, too, who can fuck longer? A vagina will always work as long as you lube it up. A penis now, I don't think so. And women don't have to use enhancements. Men do. So my whole conclusion is, how dare y'all?
We just lost half of our viewers.
How dare y'all? How dare you sit there and say you don't want to see an old woman? Nah, we don't want to see an old man. Y'all age quicker than women do. So y'all just think about that
I will
before y'all
say-
talk about women getting older. Because y'all getting older with us. And that's why y'all don't want a woman your own age, is because you're looking at yourself in the mirror. And possibly you're seeing even more of your own age in mortality by looking at somebody who's around your age. And that's why you want something younger. Old women now, we want a young man because we want to fuck.
I will say, and I'll leave it at this, I like the visual angles. I like the camera angles, how the close-up shots were. There was a lot of nice, good angle shots that you usually don't see in films. Like when she was in the restaurant and they showed that angle where she was sitting at the table on the right side, or no, on the left side, but the way the angle of the camera was, it was almost like diagonal. Like it wasn't a centered, like stable shot. And I notice these things because I used to, do videography and photography. So I notice these angles. Like
You're always saying that, though, about different movies.
But no, because if you watch something, you'll see like a left angle, a right angle, a straight shot, wide angle, close up, all that kind of shit. So they showed a lot of close up. They showed a lot of up angles. They did a lot of camera tricks that like Stanley Kubrick did in The Shining. So in The Shining, Jack Nicholson was trying to get out of the freezer when Shelley Duvall threw him in there because he snapped and lost his shit, right? Well, Stanley Kubrick was laying on the ground with the camera facing up at Jack Nicholson as he was like acting and trying to get out the door, trying to get out, and he's like pounding on the door, but the camera was looking up. The opposite for this movie, the camera was looking down at Demi when she was in the shower.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So there was so many great opportunities, and that they executed it brilliantly. Like when it showed the camera chasing her when she was going towards the building to get the stuff, and then she thought someone was following her. The camera was like right behind her, chasing her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
it's just
running
crazy
with her.
how like, is this how the movie was? Like, this was your life from that day on, the day that she accepted that offer. It was like, this is it.
It got worse.
My thing is, if she would have just followed her instructions, you could live nicely.
The basic premise was she had this thing called the substance. She was supposed to feed herself and her younger self because it split off. Basically, when she did the injection, it split her off into two. So there was a younger side and an older side. The problem is the younger side got greedy and decided to feed more off of the old and stay younger longer and didn't want to
share. You're supposed to be every other week.
So there has to be a balance. Every 7 days, you have to basically share and step out of your body, and then the young takes over.
It's like crazy.
It was a
great
great
movie, though.
film.
It was a good messaging. There's so many messages to that movie. Like,
I give it an A+ to a B-.
It's so many deep like messages, y'all. It's just, y'all go see it.
So before I bring our guests in, we're gonna play a song. One of my favorite songs that he did, actually. It was off the Too Raw for FM album that we did together, with the Ridgix, DC, J-Bone, Swigs, you name it. We had pretty much everyone on here. Shout out to Black Beethoven on the production on some of the tracks. And then also this song right here, I love it because that's really who the fuck he is. So the song is called I Ain't Changed. Talking Nude Podcast.
Take it back old school to a time unlike this. Sporting pink and skinny jeans would lead your face into a fist. Didn't need a bank loan just to fill your gas tank. Fuck the ozone and what them hippie bitches think. Put the pedal down to yank shit on your Prius is fucking gay. Extend my middle finger, universal to communicate. I would smack you back then, still might do it and then shoot. One thing has never changed is this aggression and attitude. Did you hear when I yank? Relax your mind and meditate. On the grind, doing work, pushing hard to graduate. What I thought was life or death, nowadays is pocket change. Priorities rearranged, I'm with their families to bills to pay. Which I knew back then, I should be thinking about tomorrow. As I wait this countless hours, monster ego fed my power. Telling kids to rate mistakes every night on Xbox Live. I never really changed, I'll be an asshole till I die. Things change, but I ain't changed, take me back to them days. No signs of a recession, everybody live great. Now every day's a new struggle as the weak cease to breathe. Like the wild, wild west of these Michigan streets. Underground implode, crush concrete ghettos. Go rogue, be a rebel, through the nail to the ground. They will check for scrap metal. Brighter days lie ahead, yeah, maybe if the smoke settles. I remember writing shit, trying to promote the greater good. Watch my mouth on the mic, but life I never really could. It's like I'm born again, release my anger through this pen. I might just save a life, now get it out, now hold it in. Anything I wanna say, no fucking filter, I just say it. The repercussions for these words don't give a shit if you even play it. Just blow my whistle, bullshit people do anything to get rich and busting raps on the stage, looking like Elton John's sister. if there's a new breed of bitch. You're talking tough with tough dicks. Running miles with the lips, not afraid to give a man a kiss. It's just my observation, how things change and what I see. I know the world is fucked when they start thinking logically. So your faggot ass can dance, well I can shoot a 45. Spray in every direction, not a fucking soul alive. When I shoot, I don't miss and I don't let shit slide. Confidence when I say it, where I'm from, we call it pride. Things change, but I ain't changed. Take me back to them days. No signs of a recession, everybody live great. Now every day's a new struggle as the weak cease to breathe. Like a wild, wild west of these Michigan streets. Underground implode, crush concrete ghettos. Go against the norm, go rogue, be a rebel. Glue the nail to the ground, they will check for scrap metal. Brighter days lie ahead, yeah, maybe if the smoke settles. Please excuse me, bitch, if that's insulting, I'm sorry, cunt. But would you kindly close your legs, contain your filthy, fishy fucks? You'll have time in a moment to continue to chew your face. Looking down at the world uptight, skank, know your place. Just to peek into my thoughts when I hear stupid people speak. Maybe I should chop them up and put them in concrete. Do these retarded motherfuckers really want the ass beat? I'll put one hand behind my back to guarantee your victory. Thoughts from my head been having since my early teens. I still think them every day, I'm in my fucking 30s. Just a flip in history and just a scumbag on your knees. Ain't nobody gonna miss you, shed a tear or breathe a grief. It's like a dog on a leash, muzzle that bitch before she speaks. Cause words can lead to trouble, trouble leads to mystery. I can't help what I can think, what I can feel, or what I see. One thing has never changed, fuck off, I'm just me. Just me, just me, just me, just
He said, one thing you can say, fuck off, I'm just me.
I like the beat. Like,
And with that, we're going to bring our guest in. Here we go.
What's up, dude?
What's going on, man?
hello, Mark.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
How you guys doing?
We're doing really good, man. We were just playing I Ain't Changed, man. And it's such a good fucking song, bro.
How are you so soft-spoken, Mark? But when you do your music, you are incredibly intense.
That's what happens when you don't like most people.
Like you've got such a soft-speaking voice. Like it's so nice and soft, like a professor. But then you get you behind the mic, it's a whole nother story. Gotta love it, though.
Nice.
So when you did I Ain't Changed, where did that come about? Were you working on a project at the time, or was that just like a song you were kind of kicking around? Like, how'd that come about?
Me and Sean were just writing some stuff and figured that best describes me. You know?
Yeah. So we're gonna rewind it, man. Like, when did you what influenced you to want to get into music, to write music?
Basically just the Ridgicks in DC doing it back when I lived in LA, came back home and wanted to do it with them.
He said L.A.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, how long do you live in LA?
too damn long.
Really? Never knew that. Fun fact. Never knew
No,
that.
I was there from 13 to 15 and I hated every minute of it.
Really?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely not a fan. Not my people's.
Where were you? Where were you at in California?
Torrance, just south of the rich people.
Okay.
They were up on the mountain pissing down on us small folks.
Wow. So you started doing the music. You guys went to school together. Talk us through it, man. Like, who influenced you? You know, obviously Ridgicks in DC did, but also who around, was there anyone in your family that was like music inclined, or any musicians?
No, hell no. No.
Really? So you're
No,
this
nobody around, just them.
so you're this
Basically
good
that.
at writing music and rapping, but you had no really?
He had a natural talent.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Wow, Mark. I wouldn't have noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, nobody around me really did anything. Like I said, my dad was a truck driver and my mom's a wannabe nun, so
Not a nun of the Sally Field, the flying nun.
Or as like
Yeah, pretty
religious
much.
nun.
So we're working on a new track together. We worked on a few tracks actually. We could talk a little bit about it. We won't go too much into the one that we kind of keep it on the hush. But we got a song called Mind Fuck that is fucking amazing, bro. It's like I I applaud you because you came up with the idea, the concept, and it reminds me of like when Eminem and Dre did Guilty Conscience, but we took it like a step past that. You know what I mean? Like you were like really arguing with ourselves.
Every day.
Yeah, I love that, bro. And then
That's
Kathy,
not just a song. That's basically a documentary.
yeah, and Kathy basically said that you got your jelly roll on doing the song, the
The
upcoming
hook.
song we're gonna be doing.
I like the hook that you're doing. I
Yeah,
like that.
she
It
really
gave me like a
likes it.
jelly roll vibe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call myself Cinnabon.
But you know what? You could do that and get away with it, though. You'd be like,
I'm good.
featuring Cinnabon.
I like jelly roll. I like jelly roll too much to piss them off.
MC Cinnabon. So, what kind of music do you listen to? Because a lot of people may or may not know this. You're not just obviously a rap fan. Like you like a lot of different genres, and I know you like.
That's all I used to like when I grew up, and then I got old, and the older you get, the what do you say, the gayer you get in your taste. You know?
They say when you get older, you become like the older people that influenced you with music, whether whatever they listen to. So like for me, it was like classic rock. I'm gonna listen to a lot of classic rock, a lot of '80s. And speaking of that, I think I texted this shit last night. MTV fucking as of December 31st this year is cutting 5 channels.
They should have cut them the minute they stopped doing videos.
Yeah,
Bastards.
That's true.
That was
That's
some
true.
bullshit, bro. The reality shows got so out of hand, and people became like millionaires and celebrities off of this shit. And like we basically we're celebrating mediocrity. It's like that movie. What was that movie that Mike Judge did? Idiocracy.
Oh, Idiocracy. That's a documentary too.
That's
man.
a great fucking movie because it really documents what's going on right now, how dumb society has become.
This is true. This is
Oh.
true.
You better back off before I get ranting. You already know.
So, switching up movies. What kind of movies you enjoy watching?
Comedy for the most part. I've been watching that crazy ass fucking Ed Sheeran thing on Netflix, man.
Yeah, you were
Pissing my
telling me
wife
about
off.
that.
Walking around the house, mother. Hey, mother.
They
Like,
actually,
what's making for dinner, mother?
Psycho was influenced by that movie as well as Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah,
Yep,
you find that out when you watch it.
yep, yeah. You definitely could tell the way he acts and portrays himself. Like when
Kind of hard to see Jax Teller as a pedophile. I swear to God, he looks like a freaking pedophile in that shit.
So let's see, Sons of Anarchy. Did you watched the series, didn't you?
Oh, I watched every bit of that shit.
I love that show. Only thing I didn't like is the way they ended it. Like it was poetic, but it was also like, what the fuck? Really? Did he die? Did he not die? Like
He
Yeah,
died.
that was
Yeah,
but
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
everybody
semi. Trust me, he's fucking dead.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
wasn't like
he said he's roadkill. He's out of there. So rewinding it back, man, we met, what year was it? 90, shit. Was it 95, 96?
96, 97, something
Yeah,
like that.
96, 97. I remember we were at Capone's basement parties that he used to throw in the fucking
Mhm.
fall and the winter and shit. And this was before this was when everybody was doing like consignment, putting all their music in the stores and shit. Consignment in the hood was literally just handing out your shit in the hood and selling it, word of mouth. And that's how I met Origix, and that's how I really met you. You know what I'm saying? Is because you guys had your tapes and you were passing them back and forth. And I think he was selling his for like $5, and Capone drew the cover. and it said "Back to the Lab" on it, and I seen it, and then I seen yours. It was extra large. And what was the project called? Large in Charge or something like that.
Dude, I don't even remember. No, that shit was so shitty.
But it showed promise. You know what I mean? Like I heard the potential there. You know, same thing with the Ridgix when I listened to the
What?
Back to the Lab. Huh?
That I could battle rap fucking Queen Latifah voice for voice.
Yeah, it's funny though because your style has evolved so much. Like when we did Frustrated, I remember when we did that song, and it was such a true story. Everything that we said in that story was going on in our personal lives at that time. So it
Oh, I
was
was extremely pissed off when I wrote that.
same. Walk us through that, man. Like where did that come from? What was going
I
on?
blew my knee out playing basketball. Was out of work. Was 2 seconds away from losing my freaking house that I was renting. Had like fucking $20 to my name. You remember that shit? I was
Yeah.
hopping and limping all over that place.
Yeah.
Shit, I had to have you and fucking my girl fucking carry me up the fucking steps. Remember?
Oh yeah. I do remember that.
Yep.
And I always said to Jason, I'm like, woo, you can feel his anger through that song.
But that's what makes it such a great song. And
But
good
he had
chemistry.
reasons to be pissed off now
Yeah.
that we know.
Yeah. And that was
That's because he was sitting there every day playing Manhunt on the PlayStation,
I was,
taking his ass to dark places.
bro. Because the more I played that game, the more violent, frustrated became. Like, because I was going through my shit too. I was just a little about it. I was going back and forth in the temp agency in the snow in the middle of winter, going to these fucking temp agencies, and unless you bribe them with a couple dollars, they weren't going to give you the good job. So you could walk there, you could be the first fucking person to get to labor ready, but you weren't guaranteed to get a job. You know what I'm saying? Because you weren't tipping the fucking receptionist, or you weren't fucking the receptionist. I just say that, you know, and also it had a little bit to do with skin color too. Not to be like on that tip, but it was, babe. It was a little bit of profiling. They saw the white boys coming in there, and there was a lot of mixed ethnicities there, but it was mostly like black and Mexican. They saw a couple white people. They're like, no, we're not gonna give them a fucking job. No,
Really? Where at?
at labor ready.
Really?
Fuck
Bible
yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah. The receptionist was racist as
Really?
fuck. Yeah, unless you gave her a couple dollars, and you could be the nicest person in the world, get there early as fuck in the middle of the winter.
Well, it just, it's like I said, it just depends on like how, I can see that. I could totally
it was
see
definitely
that.
some reverse racism going on. Like
There's a lot of it.
yeah.
There's a lot of it in this world.
But
like,
Pontiac is known for a lot of white trash. Like, I mean, I don't mean to diss my city, but there's a lot of white trash in Pontiac. There really
or
is.
poor economically
There
white
we go.
people.
Poor economically white
Mm.
people. There's a clean way of saying it. But I ain't gonna lie, I grew up in a white trash home, bro. My mom, was probably the most like countryest fucking hood chick you'll ever see in your life. If you would have met her, Mark, you'd have been like, what the fuck? How did you fucking become a rapper? Like, because she didn't listen to rap. She only listened to like 50s, 60s doo-wop. She listened to classic rock. She listened to shit like that. She didn't listen to rap. She didn't listen to R&B. The closest thing to R&B was It's My Party and I'll Cry If I Want To that she listened to. You know what I'm saying? Because she died in 88. So she listened to a little bit of, I think, like maybe Whitney. She listened to Bonnie Tyler, Total Eclipse of the Heart, which honestly is good lyrics, but I didn't like her singing on it. Total Eclipse of the Heart. like laryngitis, take a Halls. So we did the Mindfuck
Nice.
song, and then just a little backstory on the other song that we're working on. It's got a country western kind of shoot 'em up kind of concept. Like it's basically saying that, and you'll love what I did with the second verse. It came out really dope. The way it came back full circle with the industry. Like I really enjoyed what I did with it. I'm looking forward to working with some more shit with you because it's bringing that creative side out of you. Like, who are some of the singers that influences you as far as like, obviously like Jelly Roll, but like what other artists do you like?
No, I always liked Kid Rock.
Yeah.
Kid Rock was my dude back in high school.
Yeah.
Still like Kid Rock. Like I said, a lot of his a lot of his newer shit. I mean, it's like, fuck are you thinking? But
Yeah.
the That shit, like hard rock, fucking Five Finger Death Punch, shit like that. I'm definitely
Okay.
strayed away from rap for the most part. You already know I give two shits about most of the new stuff that comes out. All I really care about now is like rock, and I do like the rap country mix. It's a fucked up concept, but it goes together well.
Yeah. Oh, what are some of
Some of
the
that,
what are some of the artists?
Upchurch, Adam Calhoun. I like Tom McDonald because he's just fucking asshole. And he could care less what people on the other side of his political party think. You know what I mean?
So, what do you think? We got to talk about it because a lot of people are talking about, the guy that passed away. Was it Charlie
Charlie
Kirk?
Kirk.
Like, what were your thoughts on that? Like, when that happened, did you see that coming?
I figured that something might happen, but I found out I was actually driving back from Grand Rapids from work, and I heard it on the radio, and I got fucking pissed. I like fucking started about pounding my fucking windshield.
For
So
real?
I was not happy about
Did
that
you
shit.
did you see
you
the
already-
up close shot?
You already know how I feel about that shit.
Yeah.
So.
Did you see the up close shot of the shooting?
Yeah, it ricocheted off
Yes.
his
Okay.
vest
Do you
and up.
think you're a gun person? Do you think that was just a random nobody, like they're trying to put it off to be, or like somebody who's professional?
Like an executed hit?
Yeah, because the way that I saw the up close shot, I like watched it like 10 times, and it just seems like I couldn't imagine a 22-year-old making that clean of a shot and it doing that.
Anybody that actually knew how to shoot a 30-06 could make that shot. 30-06 is basically a mini sniper rifle.
Oh,
I've got
okay.
one. Trust me, you can take some shit out from a distance with that.
Really?
I
Like I
was
said, that's more accurate than like I got an AR, I got an M4, I got all that shit. But that 30-06, that thing's basically a little sniper rifle.
Oh, okay.
I was talking to one of my
Like,
buddies that I haven't talked to in a
Bolt
minute.
action.
And we were at the mall yesterday walking around doing laps and shit and catching up. And we were talking about it. And he feels similar to how you were feeling. My thing is, we got away from debating. It's like you can't fucking say your opinion anymore or debate without a million fucking opinions. You know what I mean? Like, and then you lose your life over it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's I don't wish that on anyone. That was uncalled for. You know what I'm saying? But at the same token, it's a really slippery slope. If you're saying certain stuff too, I'm not saying you deserve that to happen, but there has to be a responsibility to an extent to what you're saying, to who you're saying it to. Because once you already know, once you start getting an audience, once you get to what's the word I want to say? You get the limelight on you, right? You get that
He never
spotlight
forced
on
his
you.
shit on nobody. He literally told everybody his opinion and
But
listened to their opinion, and that was it.
you know what? But the thing is, here's what I've noticed though, because both of you guys are actually right. But in real life, let's go with real life situations now. Some people just get offended off of things you say and want to beat you up. People can't
They're welcome
just.
to try.
Yeah.
But I mean, being honest, think about you can say the wrong thing and I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna beat your ass.
yeah.
And people just off of a casual conversation, you can say the wrong thing
Yeah.
and somebody gets offended. I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna beat your ass.
Yeah, someone snapped recently on the west side.
It doesn't.
crashed
You know
the
what I
car.
mean? So just think about everything that Charlie Kirk was saying,
Mhm.
and out of all the content he had on the internet, it could have been just one tiny little thing that somebody took offense to and
That
then wanted to
triggered
shoot him. Yeah, which is so weird. When did we get to the point where what somebody says can be so? It's not even important, but we'll want to go shoot somebody or want to beat him up.
But where do you think that came from, though, Mark? Like, in your opinion, where do you think that came from? Where we can't
College
debate
is
any?
brainwashing a bunch of morons.
Yeah. No, for real, because we can't debate anymore.
Yeah,
you know,
this
when
is
I was
true.
in high school, you used to have like debate class
Yep.
where you actually had people that had the pro and the cons. You had the one person say their point and their theory of what they
And
felt.
you used to be able to agree to disagree and call it a
Counterpoint.
day.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Point and a counterpoint.
You're able to agree and disagree. Now it's either you're on my team. If you're not on my team, I'm gonna beat you up
Yep.
or I'm gonna shoot you.
Or if you're not from the same neighborhood as me, I don't fuck with you type shit. You know, there's no in the middle anymore. You know, and I think we become so oversensitized. Like we're very
But I think about Charlie Kirk since I've watched a lot of his content. his content was just conservative. I think people have gotten away from conservativeness to the point where we're so loose here in America that what he was saying sounded crazy to an extreme liberalist. But to me, I grew up with some of those values that Charlie Kirk had. He was very conservative. So to me, I didn't think it was a huge big deal of some of the stuff he was saying because I grew up with hearing that kind of stuff. But the new kids these days, they act like it's the worst thing for somebody to just have morals and values or just to think differently.
That's the college brainwashing right there.
Yep.
Well, it's just like when you watch apps. We were talking about this before. Like, for example, Disney Plus, right? Disney Plus is pushing like some serious buttons right now with the content they're putting on Disney Plus.
You could be a princess if you wanted to now.
Yeah, like they're putting no, because they are putting some crazy shit on there. Though.
I know Netflix is up there. People have canceled their Netflix memberships left and right because of the fact they're mixing in with the kids' content. They're mixing in so much
adult content.
Yes, with it, along with trans content into it, to the point where you can't even notice what your kids are going to be watching. It could be the most friendliest cartoon, and then your kid turns it on, and it's about transgender shit.
And here,
it's like,
oh, bro,
people,
I just saw.
And people are upset because it's like, what happened to kids' cartoons just being kid stuff, and now it's like they're just bringing too much. I'm just gonna say it. We're too fucking loose here in America. We're too fucking loose. Is what it is.
What were you gonna say, Mark?
I was gonna say I saw a TikTok video today when I was scrolling through my shit.
Yeah.
Of a fucking dude pretending to be a fucking dog, doing a dog show fucking act.
Are you serious?
And it's just like, yeah, it's like seriously, it's like they just need to castrate this motherfucker.
There's some crazy shit going on. Because here's the thing. Disney, I don't know if you knew this or not, but Disney bought out Hulu. They're about to shut down Hulu. Like you'll have.
I'm aware. I pay these pricks every month.
But the fucked up thing about it is, it's like what Kathy said. Disney Plus was Disney Plus. It was just Disney shit. It was like you had the Fox and the Hound. You had Mickey Mouse Club. You had different shit that was Disney, right? Licensed shit. But because they bought out Fox and Marvel and all that shit, I get it. I get it. They put the Avengers on there and shit because that wasn't really that bad. But when you start putting R-rated content on there, and you don't know what your kids are watching, you know what I'm saying? You could literally give them the remote and think that they're watching Disney Plus, which they probably are. But then they switch it to something accidentally, and now they just found an R-rated fucking show on Disney Plus. And there should be a responsibility for these app makers, but they're doing it because they're saying it's cost-cutting measures and they're streamlining it to make it more easier. But it's really not, because now you got to monitor what your kids are watching even more than you had to. Before you had your kids' Netflix, you had your adult Netflix. Well, now they're merging fucking everything together. You know,
it was pretty funny to see Deadpool on there. I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
Yeah, bro, Deadpool, right?
My favorite, that and Punisher.
Yeah, but you're not gonna let your
Punisher's the shit because he just kills everybody.
Right, but you're not gonna let your 10-year-old fucking watch fucking Deadpool. You know what I'm saying?
The fuck, I'm not.
You would?
Fuck yeah, I will. I already let him watch that shit.
But they're also, I
was just trolling on TikTok before you fucking called me. Some fucking bitch running her mouth about don't let your kids fight in school if they get hit, and I'm like, bitch.
Oh, that's the dumbest shit I've ever
heard.
If some motherfucker hits my kids, I'm gonna tell my kid to beat that motherfucker's ass until a fucking teacher rips you off that little pussy.
Because that's the problem, bro. They want you to be passive and not do shit, and then they wonder why these bullies got all this power. It's like you got these kids. We were talking about that yesterday. Me and my buddy, like, you have to get a participation trophy for participating.
No,
what?
you fucking don't. You lost.
No, you lost. You aspire to win by fucking winning. You don't get a trophy for participating.
I don't get a trophy for participating in life. I don't get shit.
Exactly.
Like, what the fuck is that?
You don't get shit. It ain't like the bill collectors hit you up and be like, hey, you did such a good job this week paying your bills. We're going to give you $100 discount on everything you have. How you like that?
Just put a fucking gold star on my fucking envelope.
Or here's one. We're going to take the kilowatt per hour triple peak usage for electricity from you because you did such a great job paying your shit on time. No, instead they just keep fucking you up the ass with no Vaseline. It's
Oh, I got them bitches yesterday. I stole power from the sun in my backyard. I got this fucking folding briefcase solar panel thing that I bought like 2 years ago. I broke that bitch out and charged my battery pack with it. I was like, damn, oh, that motherfucker actually works.
See,
Really?
yeah, oh yeah, they
Cool.
definitely work. But yeah, that's the thing is like when we were coming up, right? You know, and it sucks because now people are like, oh, you're that grumpy old people. Well, no, it's not that. What it is fucking. We've noticed the shift in the de-evolution, if you will, of society, where you can't say what you want. People get offended, but then on top of that, you want to raise these fucking soft motherfuckers in the world that don't know how to defend themselves. Like that woman that said that shit on TikTok should be ashamed of herself for saying that on her platform, because she's basically saying, "Oh, don't fight. Just talk to Fraser Crane and go to a therapist and everything's going to be okay and take some medication." That's probably the kind of bitch she is, where she wants you to take a bunch of medication. And that's the problem. They put a Band-Aid on the problem with the mental illness going on instead of fucking fix the problem.
Or let kids just fight it out.
Let them fight it out.
I
Just
think
put a big Band-Aid on their ass and fucking let them bleed it out.
But yeah, like, let them fight it out, bro. What happened to you put a pair of boxing gloves on and you got in a fucking front yard and you just fucking went at it, and then afterwards you had fucking Kool-Aid and a snack? I remember doing that.
Fuck that shit.
Bro, I remember
Bare
doing
knuckles
that
and
shit.
glass, man.
No,
Fuck that.
we did boxing gloves, bro. We did the boxing gloves and we fought until we were tired, and then afterwards
Yeah,
we drank fucking Kool-Aid and fucking were laughing about it. Like,
and
were
we did bats and fucking hammers.
for real. You were like fucking
Are you
Negan in The
motherfucker,
Walking
you know me
Dead.
20 years.
You were like-
really don't think I've never taken a fucking bat to somebody?
Oh, I know you.
I
have.
believe it. I believe you have.
You were like Negan in The Walking Dead with
Correct.
fucking Lucille and
Lucille,
shit.
right.
He had the fucking chain barbed wire wrapped around the bat.
I ain't gonna lie though. The one time I took a hammer to a motherfucker, it got my ass fucking blasted. I went home. I was like, shit. Fucking walking in the door, I'm just covered in blood. Fucking
Oh,
older kid, man. Fucking just blasted me on my nose. I
oh,
come home crying like a
no.
bitch. I was like 11.
I remember one
Ow.
time we were walking down Mount Clemens on the sidewalk, and there was about to be a little rumble, and I grabbed one of them fucking signs out the road that was loose, and I was walking down the street with a fucking stop sign. The motherfuckers didn't want to fuck with us, bro. They saw me with that sign. They're like, this motherfucker crazy. Because it was loose. I yanked it out that fucker, lifted it up, and was walking down the fucking downcast with it.
That's why you just carry Mr. Bang Bang now. You ain't got to fucking worry about it. I'm too old to throw a punch.
Bro, speaking of
My-
Mr. Bang
My
Bang,
finger works just fine though.
when you had the comic store, my God, bro. I remember we're sitting down, right? And what was it, the sawed off that you had, Mossberg? Was it a Mossberg?
I had a 12 gauge behind the
He had a
counter.
fucking 12 gauge in the comic store, right? The least place you would think that he would have one. Like, I'm thinking he'd be like, if you were like in the hood or something, you'd have one. But he was literally in fucking by a landfill in Woodhaven, Brownstown area, Countryville, right? And so we're sitting there chatting, and he's like, yo, you want to see my new toy? And he like opens up the door, like moves the door, and he got a fucking pump shotgun behind the fucking door. I'm like, who's gonna rob you at the comic store? Is there a 12-year-old gonna walk in here and try to rob you? Like, if they did, he would have been one fucked up motherfucker. That motherfucker, like, I didn't know he was 12. He could have been a midget for all I know.
I'd have made a lot more money if more 12-year-olds knew how to fucking read. All my money came from old fucking virgins, man.
That's true. They can't read for shit, bro. Ah.
That's
There
true.
was this one virgin that came in there. He was really obsessed with Mad Comics, Mad magazines.
I don't know what you're talking about. I played the fifth on that one.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny though? I love collecting Mad magazines. I got boxes and boxes of them, but they're not worth anything unless you have the hard like versions of them. The hard covers, those are worth money, but the actual paper ones aren't worth money anymore, unless you're
I
a
still got
diehard
some of the
collector.
original. What the hell were they? I forget what company they're. Starts with a S, but they're like from 1955, 56. They're actually like small little books, and they're all mad. Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
I told Kathy that the other night. I cleaned the man cave out during COVID. I bought a box of Mad paperback lot. It was like 50 fucking books. I still have them in the box. It's just sitting in the fucking bank. I ain't even opened the motherfucker yet. I think I opened it, looked at them, haven't read any of them. They're just sitting in a
I
box.
believe it.
Oh man,
I
this
just got that one collection. I just bought that collection the other day off some dude.
what?
Had that graded Amazing Spider-Man 300 signed by Stan Lee.
Serious?
I got that. I got that bitch up on eBay right now.
I bet.
You know what, Mark? Out of your, how many Bang Bangs do you have? And which
Right
one is
now?
your favorite? Yes.
I got 23. I got 23, and I got probably about 10,000 rounds of ammunition.
I used to see Kathy's face.
I got 23.
He said it all nonchalantly. He's like, if there's ever a war, we need to come over your house.
My favorite fucking gun that I got is that's got to be my Beretta 92, because it was my dad's gun. When he died, I got it. So
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
So, what made you become a gun collector?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious. Let's go there.
just shooting with my dad back in the day. I always liked that. I never liked hunting or anything like that. I'd prefer hunting people over fucking animals. I just like I don't know. I just like target shooting. I always have. I like being prepared. You know that I got that whole. I got that freeze dryer, all that shit downstairs. I think I got about 4 or 5 months worth of fucking food that I fucking freeze dried because I was unemployed and bored.
I'm about to say,
Really?
you got a bunker.
Cool. That is cool.
You have a bunker too somewhere, don't
I ain't got
you?
no fucking bunker. I wish I had a fucking bunker.
You're gonna get one. I already know. I can see in the future you're gonna have a
Yeah,
fucking
I'm
bunker.
not spending $50,000 on building a bunker in my house in Allen Park.
No, not in Allen Park. You would have it somewhere like in the
You ever
woods
think you'll
somewhere.
move out to the country somewhere and have like a whole like bunker
If I
and
If I get enough money put away, I'll definitely be out of Detroit. That's for sure. I'd rather
Yeah.
live up north.
Yeah, I could totally see that with
me
you.
too. I can totally see that too.
You know, it'd be a change of pace. Like I've actually thought about that. What my retirement years will be with Kathy. I don't plan on staying where we're at. You know what I'm saying? We've already talked about.
I would like to go to small town.
You know, like
I'm a small town girl. I'd rather know everybody and everybody know me. I don't want to be like
yeah.
with the city where nobody knows each other. It's like you could be dead for a whole fucking week and nobody would care or
Well,
know.
that and social media, man. Like fucking everybody Google's fucking everybody, news links and updates and shit. It's like, damn, like a fucking car crashed through a salon
Yeah, just
like-
down the street from me.
just down the street. You know what I'm saying? Like people are literally losing their shit. Like I seen Kathy and I the other day. We were at the light on the way to work, right? And this motherfucker was so impatient. He was trying to come on the southbound Telegraph where we're going northbound. And he was trying to get out at the light, and nobody would let him out at the gas station. So he fucking whipped around the pump, whipped up to the side street Voorhees, acted like he was going southbound on Telegraph at the light. He somehow did a fucking 360, turned around, and started going southbound on Telegraph, did an illegal turn and everything, and cut everybody off. Those are the motherfuckers you just want to shoot.
I just saw her salon the other day when I was driving back from fucking Flint for work.
Yeah.
And 75 was all fucked up on the weekends. I got pissed off and got off and ended up having to take Dixie all the way down to Telegraph. I remember driving by there. I saw it. I was like, oh shit, there it is.
Yep.
How is your son doing? I know you showed me that you know, the video and shit. How is he? Is he okay?
Oh, he's good. Yeah, he's just he's getting charged with malicious destruction of property by that little bitch. So that'll be funny.
Your son is?
Yeah, I don't know how this motherfucker managed to go make a go into the police department and actually make the charge when this fucking cocksucker's got he's got to have a warrant out for him. I mean, the kid fucking basically almost ran him over.
Yeah.
Drove his ass down the fucking road at like 20 miles an hour and threw him on the ground. You know what I mean?
So what happened? Like I told Kathy bits and pieces of it, but I don't know the whole thing. What happened? The guy he was
just
working there and got fired or something?
Entitled little piece of shit. Fucking thinks he fucking owns everything. It was hot in the building.
Uh-huh.
My son, like I said, my son works in the warehouse. This was literally like fucking a day after I got fired too, so I couldn't do shit. So I was pissed.
Mm.
And my son goes over there, and there's some fucking dickhead charging his battery pack in one of the plugs. First off, it's like, dude, you're a contractor. This ain't your fucking building.
Right.
It's like none of this shit's for you, dude. Be a big boy and charge your own fucking shit at home.
Right.
Fucking dumbass. And then so my son unplugs it, plugs in the big ass fan, because we got one of those industrial fans to cool off the warehouse there.
Yeah.
Plugs that shit in for everybody else. This little bitch starts throwing a little fit, screaming and bitching about who's unplugging his shit. My son raises his hand. He's like, "Oh, I did, motherfucker." You know what I mean? And he comes up to the counter, starts running his mouth, blah blah blah. Then the dude, who I was training to replace me,
Yeah.
he comes up there. He told him, he's like, "Dude," he's like, "you need to go cool off, man. Get the fuck out of here." And then he's like, "You're not going to talk to us like that." And he's like, "Well, this is how I talk." And he's like, "Okay, well, you can fucking talk at home then. Get the fuck out of here. Go."
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he got all pissy and took one of the fucking box fans. These fans are like $1,000, bro.
Yeah. The
I
big
remember
shop
I
fans.
ordered those motherfuckers. Yeah, they were like $1,000 a piece.
Wow.
And this fucking piece of shit fucking slams it on the ground. And so they're like, "Okay, fuck him, call the cops, blah, blah, blah."
Right. Destruction of
And,
private property.
So, and the dude tells my son to stand block him, stand in front of the car so he can't leave. And fucking dickhead starts fucking revving his car up at my son and shit. And then he started moving forward. So my son jumped up on the hood.
So he didn't get hit, right?
And, which is probably a stupidest fucking decision he ever could have made. I mean, they already knew who the fucking guy was. It was dumb to jump on his car in the first place, but. And then when he took off, my son said, "Oh, really, bitch?" Fucking smashed that motherfucker's windshield.
Wow.
And then the guy got all fucking pissed off and blah, blah, and ranting and raving. And then he took off real fast. And my son had to fucking roll off the fucking side, which you saw in that video,
Yeah. Wow.
Yep. And then that fucker's trying to charge him with malicious destruction of property, dude. I swear to God, that kid can fucking... That motherfucker can go suck a dick. Seriously, I swear to God.
Overcharging his fucking battery pack. Like, first off, all he had to do was just ask, like, "Hey," you know what I mean? A common sense motherfucker would say, "Hey, is you mind if I charge my shit? My phone's about to die." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But don't just fucking go in there and willy-nilly and think you can just do whatever the fuck you want. That'd be like you go up in there just taking a supply or something, and not asking anyone. That's just
worst thing is this motherfucker looks like an anorexic Tracy Morgan from that fucking Longest Yard movie. Fucking gayest little fucking bitch, I swear to God, dude. It's like you could just smack him and he'd fucking cry.
But you know what? I will say this, brother. Maybe you getting let go was the universe saying something, because if you would have been there the next day, it could have been a different outcome. You know what I'm saying? And then it would be you getting charged as well. So I don't believe in coincidences. I think sometimes
I guarantee you, if I'd have been there, I'd have fucking put 6 shots in the side.
and
of
that's
his fucking
exactly.
and that's what I'm saying. And that's why I think that happened, bro. Like, I don't think that was a coincidence. The day before and the day after this shit happens, that was a way of the universe kind of like saving you from doing that. Because you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd be fucked up if you got locked up, bro, and you were away from your kids and away from your wife. That shit ain't fun. You know what I'm saying?
That's a 50-50. You got somebody on the hood and you're trying to kill them. You can defend somebody, especially if it's your kid.
Yeah, no,
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, that's true. But can you do what you were talking about doing though? You know
What the fuck am I gonna do? Fucking send him a letter and politely ask him to stop?
No, you would beat his ass.
Motherfucker,
You would beat his ass, but you
How
wouldn't.
am I gonna beat his ass? He's inside the car with the doors locked.
Yeah, that's
true. So you would have
my
to
son
bang.
was-
Well,
bang.
knowing you though, the window was down. You would have snatched his ass out the fucking driver's side. I already know you. You'd be like, "Fucking get over here," like, bitch. Like, you would have been stomping his head in.
I'd have lured him out the car with a fucking dildo on a string. Look what I got for you, gay boy.
Oh man.
Like that fucking commercial from the fucking with the fisherman with the dollar.
Oh,
I remember that.
wow.
Remember that commercial? I remember that.
So look, man, we're getting towards the end of this interview, man. First off, we got to give you props, man, for coming on the show. Let's get the little golf clap here. You may or may not be able to hear it, but it's a little golf
No, they
clap.
can't. They can't hear it. But
We do a thing called a lightning round at the end of the show where we just ask random questions and you don't get much time to think about it. You just kind of go with it. So you ready? You ready to do this?
Sure, if you're ready for an answer.
okay. Favorite toothpaste?
Crest.
Favorite comedy?
Anger management.
Hot dogs or brats?
Neither. I'm chicken and turkey. I only eat birds.
Favorite Jack Nicholson film?
Shining.
Favorite pizza?
Cheese.
Oh, yes.
Jason, Freddy, Michael, or Pinhead?
Mm.
Freddy.
Steak or chicken?
Chicken. Bird.
Favorite song of all time?
Favorite song of all time?
Yep,
Yeah.
that just pops in
Damn.
your head right now, like something that you play a lot.
Probably Five Finger Death Punch. Mama said knock you out. I can listen to that shit all day.
Yeah. Favorite sock brand?
You and your sock brands.
Socks?
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably Champions.
Favorite Kid Rock album?
Favorite Kid Rock? Oh, that's easy. It's Double Without a Cause.
What is something someone don't know about you?
Mm.
That I'm probably dead fucking serious on most of the shit I say.
I believe that. Computer or cell phone? Which one do you
Cell
like
phone.
to use?
Pager or payphone?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Pager makes me feel like I'm selling again.
If you weren't into music, what other career would you want to do?
Well, considering I make no fucking money from music,
Right.
let's see. What I should have done in the first place is open up a fucking weed shop.
Oh, that's a good thing.
I
Shotgun,
chose comics. Wrong choice.
shotgun or a regular pistol?
Shotgun, you have bigger holes.
If you had a superhuman strength, what would it be?
Ooh, that's a good
Super inhuman strength.
Yep. Like, super strength. Like, what would your super strength be?
Invisibility, so I can rob motherfuckers blind.
one. Pants or shorts?
Pants.
Favorite Batman
Too fat.
villain?
Batman villain? Joker.
Gosh, I'm out of questions, honey. Pancakes or Pop-Tarts?
Pancakes.
And with that, man, we come to the end of this interview. Thank you so much for being a part of our show, man. We appreciate you so much. When I'm really excited. I actually reached out to Rizzo as well. I haven't heard back from him yet, so we may or may not go like we planned, but it might be the following week. So just letting you know. But let people know where they can find your music at. Where you got like a YouTube channel. Is Sean got a YouTube channel, don't he?
I have no idea where the fuck my music's at. I just make it.
I want to say it's on the Too Raw for FM YouTube channel that Sean put
I
together.
think it's on fucking his Bandcamp and all that shit.
Yeah. Well, man, thank you so much for being on the show, bro. I really appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, and
No problem.
you have a great one, bro. I'll be in touch with you.
Bye
All right,
bye.
bro. I'll talk to you.
Talk to you.
See you.
Bye bye.
Peace.
That was a great interview. That was a great.
He is so funny.
We gotta do another applause for him.
He is so
That's
funny.
my homeboy Mark, man, aka EXCEL, which is funny because when he first rapped, it was extra large. He was like, I'm extra large and I'm in charge. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I remember when I heard that shit, I was like, because he always makes fun of it because he doesn't like how he sounded back then because he had a higher pitched tone. But he was younger. You know what I'm saying? We all had that different tone. As we got older, we started. He still has I wouldn't say the high tone, but it's more aggressive now. You know what I'm saying? So when
Mhm.
so shout out to every one of y'all, man. We appreciate every single one of y'all. I'm gonna jump off here because I gotta upload some more episodes on the Talking Nude podcast episode YouTube channel. That's right, y'all. We have the Talking Nude podcast episode YouTube channel. Say that without stuttering 20 times. Talking Nude podcast episodes. I got about 7 on there right now, and I'm uploading another 7. So make sure you guys check it out, man. Also, Music Life, MUZIIKL period, I period, F period, E period. You'll see all kinds of cool content where I met Jelly Roll back in, 2017, I believe it was, before he, got all big, and now he's like Slim Roll now. Not Slim Roll, but you know what I mean. Like, he's not the big Jelly Roll that we know. You know what I'm saying? And anything else you want to add, dear, before we
Nope, we're
get up
all
out of here?
good.
All right, y'all. Until then, we out of here, man. Be kind to one another. Stop cutting people off. And be patient. Like, you don't got to drive around the pump and fucking do a 360 down Telegraph, you fucker. And with that, we're out of here.
Have a good day.
This has been another fabulous episode of...
Talking Nude.
Man, we talked about Charlie Kirk. We talked about Halloween movies. We talked about...
Talking Nude.
I mean, we just took our clothes off and really went there. We went raw. We said some
Talking Nude.
really raw fucking shit. Like, took our clothes off, running around ONTV and was... Mark was flapping in the breeze and shit, wearing his champion socks. And,
Talking Nude.
we talked about some crazy shit, y'all.
Yes, we did.
And that's what we do, man. We never know what we're going to talk about. You don't know what our guest is. You don't know where we're going to go. But we appreciate every single one of y'all for tuning into our show. And, we got some
Thank you.
more stuff coming along. So with that, we out of here, y'all. Have a great Monday.
Have a good day.